Hello and welcome to another week of the weekly support and clarity from Spirit for you. So I hope you've had a wonderful week, and I just want to say thank you for joining me. This is going from Monday the 19th to Sunday the 25th of June. How I work is I call in my guides, call in those in Spirit who love me, ask them to give you any information for the upcoming week and any tips, techniques and exercises that may come along with that. Before I get into it, if you could like, subscribe, comment and share me around. Always love getting your comments. And the other thing is, if you'd like a private session with me, psychic reading, counselling, mediumship, kinesiology, NLP, energy work, any of those things, drop me a line. And if you email me, please leave me a secondary contact. Sometimes my emails don't get through, or they get caught up in spam. So if you could leave me your phone number as well, or a Facebook Messenger contact, so I can contact you on there as well. Really helps me out a lot. So I do have a 12-week psychic development and energy work course coming up on starting on August, the start of August. Runs for 12 weeks, gives you all of the skills that you need for psychic development and learning how to do energy work for healing, house cleansing, protection, learning about getting in touch with your guides, working with spirit, doing readings, lots and lots of stuff. So if you're interested in that, please drop me a line. And if it's by email, again, leave me a secondary contact, please. I'm more than happy to share some information. I'll have a chat with you on the phone about that. So let's just get into the weekly reading. Okay. Okay, so they're telling me that this is about, we're going to do a bit of a carry-on from last week, actually. So they're talking about identity and how you see yourself. And because it's one of the most, the largest factors in how you're going to present to the world, and how the things in the world are either things are going to happen or they're not going to happen with you, and how successful you can be within your life and within the different aspects of your life. And it's a really crucial thing in about how do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as somebody that's successful, somebody that's abundant, somebody that's empowered and strong, somebody that's positive or not? And it's really about, sort of, if you were to think about, really how you would ideally like to be, what are those characteristics? What are those things? They're saying write down 5 different attributes. So, you might be very confident and very self-aware. You might be very psychic and very psychically or intuitively aware. Whatever those things are, and they're saying you can elaborate on those 5 things. If you keep it down to about 5 attributes and then work from there, and then you can write some information about each of those things. And then you're doing this from an observer's point of view. You're not doing this from your point of view. Because if you're doing it from your point of view, you're going to get caught up in who you actually are at the moment instead of who you really want to be, or who you're really making yourself into. Because this is about imagination, and it's really about creation here and co-creation, they're just telling me. And with that too, co-creation, and they're putting this out there to everyone. They're saying, try, you can do it for a week, I would say a month. Try and call your guides in every single day. and talk to them every single day. And, you know, not just once, you know, multiple times a day. Really easy to do that. All you need to do is just talk to them like they're good friends. You don't need to know their name. You don't need to know what they look like. They know who you're talking about, and they know who you're talking to. They're with you your entire life, from the minute you're born to the minute that you decide to leave here, and they're always here to help you. So try talking to them every day for, like I said, a week is great, a month is even better, and see what happens with your life. See how that develops. Ask them for things. Don't be afraid to really expand upon that, and just see how this starts to fit in. Ask them for help to create that new identity or that new way of living that you really want to. Okay, so I'll just get on with the weekly reading. All right, Monday. All right, so what would happen if all day on Monday you were to say to yourself that you were going to win no matter what, that you were going to succeed or be successful in whatever you decided to do? And they're saying, not just for the Monday, you are doing this for Monday, but do this for the whole week. What if you just decided to do this? And the thing is too, if stuff happens which doesn't align with you really getting the best or being the best, it's really about seeing it in a way in which, how can I make this even better? How can I use this as a positive for my own devices? How can I use this to empower myself or to create change within my life? And see what happens, because they're saying that a switch of perspective with doing this can actually help massively, actually. But it's really up to you, and it's really up to you having a go and trying things from a different point of view, different perspective. Okay, so getting on to Tuesday. So Tuesday is about creativity, and this is about creativity within, it could be how you're dressing for the day, it could be how you're speaking, it could be what you choose to do, or even doing something creative. And creativity could be absolutely anything. It could be things with cooking or gardening. It could be something like drawing or painting or writing or anything at all. But they're saying if you were to do this from that perspective of being absolutely awesome at this and being incredible, and then no matter what the result is, actually give yourself, a pat on the back for what you've done, what you've achieved, and how you've been able to do this. So it's not so much about the end result, because hey, we're not all Leonardo da Vinci's with drawing, but you can always do a drawing and go, okay, well, I had fun, I put effort in, and it might not have turned out a masterpiece, but that was good to do, it was fun to do. So getting on to Wednesday. So Wednesday is about flow, and it's about not sweating the sort of small stuff, they just said. So this is about, okay, like, sometimes that small stuff comes up in order to, and this is quite cool, in order to redirect you to, your primary target or your primary kind of intention there. And are you sticking to that primary intention? And how is that helping you to achieve what you want to, and helping you to be in that perspective of somebody who's winning, somebody who is successful, somebody who is achieving a lot and feeling really good. So we're getting on to, I think we're up to Thursday at the moment. Maybe I missed a day. Hey, I'm just going to keep going. They're laughing with this, so I'm just going to go with it. So Thursday. So what's Thursday about? So Thursday is about movement, but it's about being consistent within your movement, and it's about sort of doing this at a pace where you don't have to go light speed. You don't have to go slow. It's just about being aware and being consistent. When you're consistently moving and being aware of something, what actually happens is that it's like that analogy where if you keep putting a pebble somewhere every day, all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're going to have a big mountain of pebbles, quite a large stack of them. So it's about being consistent, and it's about being consistent too with, maybe you could be talking with spirit, maybe it's about thinking positively, maybe it's about going, okay, well, no matter what happens, I'm going to use this to help me to get that more into line with who I really want to be, or who I'm creating within myself. So it's really consistency with this, which gets onto Friday as well. And Friday, all right, so this is a funny one, interesting. This is about money, actually. And it's about, are you, because this is about consistency as well, are you giving, so this is a bit different for a few different people. So one way is about, are you giving to yourself on a consistent basis? And this is actually with money. So it's not just like walking in the park or taking some time out or meditation, but this is actually about going, right, I'm going to put whatever I can for the week away to give myself a treat, whether that be $1, $5, $50, whatever it is, to put that consistently away so you can have a treat. Might be a holiday, might be a massage, might be buying yourself something. If for other people, it's about, do you do this consistently with lots of things all the time, and is it not working for you? And it's actually doing the opposite. It's actually about going, okay, I've got to be aware of those little bits and pieces, buying numerous coffees per day, spending money here and here and here, and just sort of the money just sort of leaving your system very easy. And it's just about being consistent. It's not about not giving yourself these things, but it's just about being aware of this and then going, okay, well, what can I do to focus things in a way which is going to really help me? And help me, not just in the long run, but in the short to medium term as well. So we're getting on to, we're going to do Saturday and Sunday together, actually. So Saturday and Sunday. So this is about joining, and this is about friendship, and it's about bringing together as well. Because they're telling me too, I didn't realize till just then that, we are nearly up to mid-year here. They're saying it's the 24th and 25th of June. So we are nearly up to mid-year here. And this is really about, sort of bringing some of those aspects in, bringing some of that friendship in, bringing those things in. I could even be making plans for things in the future, but, it's really about putting it out there to some other people. Okay, like, do you want to share some time with some other people in the future? Do you want to do it now? They're saying actually both is really important. So it's about joining, it's about having fun, it's about get-togethers, but it's also about possibly making some plans. If you are saving that little bit of money, maybe you're going to be going away later in the year, or it could be around Christmas time if you're taking a break. So really cool with that, because it's really important to give back to yourself in a number of ways. I know that I talk about this with meditation and taking baths and getting down the beach and going for walks and things like this, but it's really important to do it on a financial level as well, and it's important to do it with other people, with sharing this with other people as well. So it could be the fur babies you live with, it could be friends, it could be family, whatever it is, but it's about having that together and having that time together as well. So thank you very much for joining me. That's the end for this week. And if you would like to have a session with me, please just send me an email, drop me a line. All my details are down below. And remember, always give back to yourself. Keep talking to spirit. I'd love to see some comments. during this week and into the next few weeks about how you're going with that, and how your life is changing, or how you've been noticing some more synchronicities occurring, because the more you do this, the more it'll happen. Just keep it up, because I can guarantee that if you do this on a consistent basis, you will notice change. All right, beautiful. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week. Okay, bye-bye.